Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Shawn Porter says on Boxing Scene, I have the belt now. You can't duck a title shot. Let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You also can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship. But don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. You don't want to forget to check out their all natural products from lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. So Shawn Porter says that, you know, they can't duck him no more. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much, we probably all like, what is he talking about? So let's get into the quote. I'll link the article in the description under article link. Just hit that drop down box. But he starts off by saying the network deals are nice, but all the welterweights under PBC benefit from that. I don't understand what he mean by that. Explained to Boxing Scene, but I got this WBC belt now, and the champs got away with avoiding me, but now you can't duck a title shot. Duck a shot at the title. And I'm like, you know, pretty much maybe Shawn Porter, you know, pretty much felt that he was being ducked. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, he got a shot at Devin Alexander when he wasn't supposed to get a shot at Devin Alexander. For people who remember that, Kell Brook kept ducking out of that situation. But, you know, he got that shot. And, you know, I don't know, you know, who truly ducked Shawn Porter. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't understand, you know, who ducked him. But at the end of the day, you know, whatever, you know, psychs him up for, you know, for himself. But we're going to talk about him, you know, calling the kettle black. But, hey. Don't know the politics of boxing because he can't unify with Manny Pacquiao. The WBO regular belt is not to be unified only after you defend, only if there's not a super title holder. Now, if Keith Thurman didn't exist and he unified the WBC with Manny Pacquiao's regular WA, it would become the super WA because it's unified. With Keith Thurman being a super title holder, Manny Pacquiao can't unify that title. While Lamont Peterson dropped the title when he fought Errol Spence, the regular title. So maybe Shawn doesn't know the boxing politics. It is what it is. But I mean, to call the kettle black, you calling people a duck. Most people think you the biggest duck in boxing, or amongst one of the biggest ducks in boxing, for not fighting Errol Spence next. I mean, at this point, this fight where you're Dennis Yugas has no traction. Nobody's talking about it. It's just as boring as a topic as Castanos and Alara and Christian Hammer and Luis Ortiz fight. And your fight is on Fox, and all we seeing on Fox is Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia. You got a little face-off with you, Dennis Yugas. You on the show with PBC, but they're not marketing Shawn Porter the same way. Shawn Porter is just, you know, it's a fight that nobody care about. Porter and Yugas. It's just a dead man fight. We waiting for the next fight the next week for you to fight Errol, for Errol and Mikey. I mean, nobody really care about it. At the end of the day, you know, the numbers will do well because it's on Fox, but had this been on Showtime, I think they would have forced Shawn Porter to fight, you know, Errol Spence. But, you know, he's talking about somebody avoiding him. Well, it's a new crop of fighters, and I don't think Terrence Crawford would avoid fighting you if Bob Arum wasn't away. I don't think Errol Spence is avoiding fighting you. The only guy that's probably avoiding him is Keith Thurman. Maybe he's alluding to, you know, Keith Thurman avoiding him and getting into the car accident and pushing the fight back some and not wanting to fight Shawn Porter. But, it is what it is. He lit whatever psychs him up, but at the same time, nobody talking about your fight. Nobody. Hardcore purist fans don't care about it. And people that's talking about the fight, they just want you, Dennis Yugas, to win. You or perhaps will be one of the most hated fighters in the world with your skin complexion, which does play a part. You would be one of the most hated fighters in the world if it wasn't for Anthony Joshua, if it wasn't for Deontay Wilder, the Tyson Fury whole situation. If it wasn't for a few guys out there, you would be one of the most hated fighters because, just as Keith Thurman held up a division, you took the baton from him and you holding up the division because you could have unified with Earl, and fans just want to see Earl Spence and Crawford unify. And you holding that up and you going around here saying somebody ducking you. I'm pretty sure nobody's ducking you. The guy that you want to fight in Keith Thurman might be ducking you, but that's not the guy we want to see you fight. Nobody want to see Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter too before they see Shawn Porter and Earl Spence. Now, if Keith Thurman beat Earl Spence and then fight Shawn Porter next, then we'll take it. That's the fight we're going to gravitate to. But until you fight Earl Spence, you can keep telling us you blue in the face, or we'll start off with Earl Spence. We know you're not fighting Earl Spence next. Earl Spence know you're not fighting him next. He talking about fighting Manny Pacquiao because you cowards won't fight him. And I ain't going to call Shawn a coward, but we know why Shawn won't fight him. I've explained it several times with his Gucci shirt and Gucci belt wearing daddy, in the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? He's still wearing Gucci. And it seems that Barry Hunter is training Shawn Porter right now and doing more of the training. So, at the end of the day, man, nobody talking about this fight. And at the end of the day, hopefully Fox see these numbers, and they demand him to fight, Errol Spence next. I'd rather take Errol Spence over Shawn Porter than Errol over Manny Pacquiao. That fight needs to happen. But obviously, like he said before, however this means, he said PBC fighters are benefiting from a network deal, and maybe the guarantee money is so great that it's better than having a deal. I really can't really break down or really, I don't really know what he means when he talks about the network deal. PBC has already been from a network deal, maybe some things in the inner working that we don't know about. So I'm going to leave that where it is. But at the end of the day, all I'm knowing is where's the money for Shawn Porter to fight? Because after they see these numbers and after they see it's no traction, it's no publicity, or it's no push behind Shawn Porter, I mean, business one-on-one, once you feed him to the wolf, Errol Spence. But at the end of the day, he got the right not to take the fight. He got the right to call over to the zone and go to the zone. So they really can't, when you're really not entrenched in it or tied to a network deal, we think they can walk and just go. But I really don't think these PBC fighters are free as to do as they want to. It got to be a catch somewhere in the contract, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Shawn Porter is saying that other guys are avoiding, are afraid to fight him. We believe otherwise, but he lives in his own world. And, hopefully at the StubHub Center, hopefully people don't show up. Hopefully a ton of people don't watch. The numbers fall down. He is forced to have to fight Errol Spence. Or he is forced to have to be the co-feature to Errol Spence. That's what I would start doing with these guys, man. If your numbers not adding up, you be the co-feature. If you don't want to fight the best, you can just fall down the totem pole. And that's how they should treat them. But they treat these kids like they grandkids. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get treated fair, and we're not going to make him do this or force him to do that. So, it is what it is, man. I can't knock these dudes for, the situations they in. They being treated like spoiled brats, and they ain't got to fight their adversaries. They ain't got to fight their rivals. And, what's so bad is they live in their own little bubble, and he believes that he is ducked. He believes he's avoided. He's only talking about Keith Thurman. And guess what? We don't want to see a rematch. Now, if Earl Spence didn't exist, okay, we could fight Earl Spence. You know what I'm saying? We could fight Keith Thurman. But Earl Spence exists. Terrence Crawford exists. We want to see something different. Yeah, it was a close fight between you and Keith Thurman. You had your opportunity. Now we want to see the division progress. All we know is you're going to fight Keith Thurman, get smoked again, or barely, I'm going to say get edged again. And then Keith Thurman got 2 belts. He go hide away. We in the same position. You know what I'm saying? All we want to know is why you just don't want to fight Errol Spence. And I don't know why your daddy don't want to fight. Y'all want $10 million. Y'all want a lot of money. And I'm not mad at y'all. Get y'all money. With Triple G getting all this money and Canelo getting all this money and, all these other fighters they throwing around the money, you guys deserve to get paid to fight. You truly do. But, hey, they not throwing money to the brothers like that. And so y'all band together and move in unison in America and change the sanctioning belt bodies and get your own belts and make it right, then ain't shit gonna change. Y'all just gonna be whipping boys. But if you to go out here and say anybody a duck, you a hypocrite, Shawn. And like I said before, I ain't got none respect for him and his Gucci wearing daddy. You know what I'm saying? You obviously know where his mind is at. And we already know what the Porter's about, and it is what it is, man. Blessings to everybody. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, or you just want to chop it up on, in the email or DM. I do accommodate all those requests at my earliest convenience. Don't forget to check out the sponsor, Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Boxing. Get you 18% off.